God's decision and Noah's righteousness. The Bible states that God observed the escalating corruption and violence on earth, deeply regretting the creation of humanity. However, Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord and is described as a righteous man who walked with God in the midst of this wickedness. Building the ark and the flood. God reveals his plan to destroy all life on earth with a flood and instructs Noah to build a massive ark, providing detailed specifications. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives are to enter the ark. God commands Noah to bring 2 of every kind of unclean land animal, male and female, and 7 pairs of every clean animal, male and female, as well as 7 pairs of every kind of bird, according to answers in Genesis. Noah faithfully obeys all of God's commands and completes the ark. The flood commences, lasting for 40 days and nights, covering the entire earth and destroying all living things outside the ark. The flood subsides and God's covenant. After 150 days, the waters recede, and the ark comes to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah sends out a raven and then a dove to assess the conditions outside the ark. The dove eventually returns with an olive leaf, signaling that the waters have receded and new life has begun to sprout. Noah and his family exit the ark, and Noah immediately builds an altar and offers burnt sacrifices to God. God is pleased and establishes a covenant with Noah and his descendants, promising never again to destroy the earth by flood. The rainbow is set in the clouds as the sign of this covenant. Life after the flood and Noah's legacy. Noah plants a vineyard and becomes drunk, leading to an incident involving his son Ham. Ham observes his father's nakedness and informs his brothers, while Shem and Japheth respectfully cover their father. Noah curses Canaan, Ham's son, and blesses Shem and Japheth for their actions. The Bible indicates that all people on earth descended from Noah's 3 sons. Noah lives for 350 years after the flood, dying at the age of 950 years. Major themes and lessons. The story of Noah emphasizes God's judgment against sin and his grace and salvation offered to those who trust and obey him. Noah's faithfulness and obedience in building the ark serve as a powerful example for believers. The ark itself can be seen as a foreshadowing of Jesus Christ, who offers refuge and salvation from the wrath of God.